Finally have the bed onto the truck so I can start working on mounting the fenders where I want them. I had a ton of background noise in the video, so I'm just going to record over it and explain what I'm doing. I decided that in order to get the fender to be the same height off the ground as the front fender, I would need to lower it, which I think would look better if it's the same height as the front fender. And looking at it in the, if you notice in the previous video, when I first just kind of mocked it up there, it did seem very high compared to the tire, just really high up in the air. So I'm extending the center bed post there down because I didn't want a weird gap between the top of the fender and the bottom of the original bed post. So that's where we're at now. Coming along. Clean up some stuff here. Hit it with some primer and then we'll see how it looks. Extensions on there, painted or primed anyway, so it won't rust. I welded on the tabs for the fender. So now I got the fenders out here. I got the holes drilled in them. Made them square shape. They'll fit these. So that's how they'll be mounted on. So you'll see this from the outside, but they'll be painted the same color as the body. Now I just need to get all this rust off that's built up over the months just sitting in the humidity of my garage. It's on there. Pretty close. Got these carriage bolts in it. I'm going to put a few of those in there so I can cinch this down nice and tight, and it'll hold this wood down. But I got a bunch of these left over. Thankfully, I won't have to go buy any more. I've been saving these things for so many years. Yeah, 6 years ago, I built my daughter a playhouse, and I used these to anchor the walls to the floorboard that I had constructed. And yeah, when I disassembled it when we moved, I kept these in case I ever needed them. So let's use them. All right, went ahead and drilled some holes. Turned them into squares using this. Just hit each corner of the circle. So that way I can drop one of these guys. And it sits nice and flat on there. And that's going to hold that down, hold the wood down. Okay. I want to start trying to put these panels in place and make sure all the holes are drilled in the right spot and everything. And then that way I can, because I don't want to be drilling holes after this thing's painted, but I want to get this truck ready for paint soon, so. Now I got little marks where I need to drill in the metal. Alright, let's test this out. I'm using these to secure the wood to the plate. First board is on. One's in. Bottom two are done. So let's see what it looks like. Alright, there was some recording problems and I missed a whole bunch, but basically I got the boards on that side and this side now, and I got this Fender on. I'm still trying to decide if I want to extend it an extra inch around the whole way so it's the same I guess thickness as the front fenders. I think I probably will, because I feel like it's going to bother me that this one's is a little bit thinner. So I'll probably do that at some point. I had to go buy some sheet metal because I'm going to be building, I don't have any pieces big enough to build the little side skirt things, the bed skirts, or I don't know what they're called, for here and for back there. So I bought a chunk of metal, and yeah, I've got all the materials I need to build the bed. As far as my budget goes, my goggles put lines on my head. As far as my budget goes, after buying that metal and all the wood that I use on the back, body budget is pretty much depleted. I have $45 left. And I still need to do an interior. I mean, I don't have any carpet in here. I need to do door panels, like the whole thing. In all, there's what? Let's see, 7, 8, 50, a little over $850. So we'll probably be going over because I haven't even got into the engine yet. But I'll try to keep it as close as possible to it, though. Anyways, thanks for watching. Next, we'll be working on the bed rails.
Tumbleweed Garage.